Alrighty then, so now we're going to be talking about the mystery girl. So, as you can probably already deduce based on the title, yes, she is a recent ex. But what makes it all weird and funny for me, entertaining or whatever experience, is the fact that she basically helps prove my point why I don't date black women, but I'm not counting them out. If you've seen my old versus Black 50, I like to point out a disclosure in this and what I said about the dream. I am not dissing black females. I am not counting them out. It is a joke based on fact, based on my own experiences. Okay? Okay. I just don't want people over here thinking that I honestly don't like black females for some odd reasons. Like, my mother's black. I love my mom. Thank you very much. Anywho's, so, with her. So, this is how we met. Let's go through the story, shall we? So we met. I don't know if you guys know, Facebook on the app now has this little section where you can set up dating profiles within Facebook, which I think is weird. But hey, Facebook does its thing. It's trying to market on that sweet, sweet, beautiful matchmaking money. So who am I to judge? I don't know if they make money doing that or not. But anyway, who am I to judge Facebook for its life choices? They do what they do. So I'm like, I recently deleted all my social, like, meetup type apps, whether it be Tinder or whatever's. I just use Tinder because that's the easiest one to remember off the top of my head. The rest of them I don't know their names. So, and I'm recently done that, right? And I'm thinking I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm just going to, pursue strong friendships with my recent female friends. And I say that, I'm like, why not? It's free. Couple weeks of that is just, the normal same old, no progress with no one, which I'm not surprised by. I'm like, okay. Because I would say dating for men is like scavenging, while dating for women is like basically going to a free sample lot. It's like, ooh, nah. And men is like, where the food at? But anyway, so it going as usual, but then I come across this female, right? Things are going interesting. Basically, matter of fact, give me a sec. Okay, so she asked me what I was looking for, and I basically said, a really good long-term good friend or something serious. One of the two. Nothing in between. So, because that's how I feel. I don't like the whole dating casual thing. It's just aggy to me. So, and then I asked her kind of the same thing back, and she was like, I want a man. I was like, alright, no problem. And she said, yes. I said, I'm already a man and willing to commit, so I guess I meet the standards thus far. That's just me. And then, we talked about favorite foods. I would just talk about how I like spaghetti, put the, the lady in the tramp, the cute little scene. And everything seems to be going well. And then disaster struck. Disaster. Now, it wasn't immediate still. Let me make that clear. It wasn't immediate disaster. Basically, she gave me, we exchanged numbers and everything. We were texting. Everything was going pretty chill. But then one day, out of nowhere, here I am at church. So I turn my phone off like I usually do when I go to church. After I leave church, I turn my phone back on. This girl has lost her gosh darn mind. I mean, accusing me of cheating, accusing me of all types of weird stuff. We're probably going to do another video just going through the text of showing you the disaster that went through between me and her. But, I mean, I was so confused. Two reasons. One, I've never been accused of cheating before, so that was interesting. And two, for anyone who knows me, knows I'm too much of a goody two-shoes scaredy cat when it comes to that idea. And I hate the idea of cheating. Like, if you don't want to be with someone, I'd rather dump you than be with someone else than cheat on you. Because at least that way, in my mind at least, I told you I don't want to be with you. I didn't go around sneaking around to hurt you, if that makes any sense. I'd rather a girl dump me and then sleep with a dude 2 minutes later than to cheat on me. That's just my preference. But anyway, So it kind of went, like I said, a weird left turn. Like everything in my life, I guess you can say. And after that, I'm just confused, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on and apologizing that my phone was off while I was at church. And she was like, well, you should have just told me you was at church. I was like, okay, I'm sorry I didn't tell you ahead of time, but I could have sworn we already talked about the fact I keep Sabbath day on Saturday. And then also, do you want me to inform you of where I am at all times and when I'll be unavailable? Is that the new regulation here? But she did inform me she has trust issues, so great. I have to pay for, have to work through the fact that she has trust issues because other guys used to screw her over or whatever. So I'm like, great, that's just wonderful. That's what I need in my life. A crazy lady just accusing me of cheating 24/7. That's just wonderful, right? Not so. Here I am trying to appease the situation, make everything all grandiose and rainbows and butterflies again. Thankfully, I was able to calm her down and we were able to get back to the equilibrium. And everything's all good and golden again. Until she freaks out again. And now I'm over here just like, what am I supposed to do? And what makes it even funnier, the first weekend we were supposed to finally meet up, right? She tells me how she's feeling a bit anxious and she's nervous and she's not sure if she wants to go through with this. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm like, and then me being me annoyed, I'm just like, okay, I just need time to calm down. So I'm over here trying to listen to music and dance so I can calm down, because when I'm annoyed, I don't want to, I guess, basically blow up in someone's face on something stupid. So I'm like, let me just calm down, take a breather, enjoy some music, dance, and I'll be good. She's over saying like, oh, you all pissed off at me and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sweetheart, you texting me is not the distance I need to calm down. But thankfully, I'm kind of ignoring most of her texts and just finishing the song. Like, I'll listen to the whole 3 to 4 minute song, dancing, and then I'll go back to my phone. Because I'm like, you're not gonna ruin the point of what I'm trying to do over here right now. I said, one of the benefits of you text fast, but at the same time, sweet cheeks, you need to learn when I say I need time, I need time. And me being me, I don't like leaving a text unresponded, especially when there's a question. So I'm gonna need you to chill, okay? Thank you. But anyway, eventually I do calm down. I'm like, it's fine. And I end up hanging out with my family instead that day. Giving her the open invitation to tag along. She does not take that invitation, by the way. So I'm like, okay, cool. Also, I point out that I'm willing to meet her folks any day of the week, anytime, any night. Also, so I'm just like, the ball's in your court at this point, sweet cheeks. We can hang out, meet up. We can be as committed as you want or as loose as just friends. But the ball's in your court, basically. The whole time, the ball's in her court. Because I'm telling her I'm willing to pay for an Uber to come see her. I'm willing to visit her anytime, any day, more or less. So the ball was completely in her court, but she was kind of being weird the whole freaking time. So I'm just like, okay, well, that's strange. But the flirtatiousness is still pretty good for the most part. You know, we're over here making future plans together that probably will never happen. And obviously now that we're not together, it will definitely never happen. Making plans to have picnics, making plans to go to the fair together, making plans to possibly go on a cruise next year. Like all these plans. In my head, I'm like, this is interesting. I've never had a girl who actually wants to make a lot of planned dates ahead of time like this, you know, go bowling together, skating. Even though they're not actual plans because we don't have dates set for them, but they're ideas that we might do together. So I'm like, that's awesome. A chick that wants to hang out and have fun. Where have you been all my life? But then I have to deal with all the aggravation of her accusing me and getting angry and cursing me out over text. I'm just like, this is Aggie. This can't be real. And then we did talk on the phone once, never video chatted by the way, because she says she's not very good at talking in person. I'm just like, okay. So, but she's over here talking about how she wants to hang out though. I'm just like, you want to hang out, don't like to talk on the phone, you don't like the video chat. Yeah, it seems a bit sketch, but okay. So, and you keep canceling on me. Seems even more sketch. So, I'm just like, okay, well, this is the situation. This is the situation I'm in. And we did, like I said, we did talk on the phone for like a good hot second one time. And so I did hear a female voice. So I said, whoever I'm being pranked by, either they're a very good voice actor or this is a real female with real problems. Either way, I hope I'm being pranked basically at this point. I'm hoping that this is all a prank, because the unreasonable level of anger and the unreasonable level of accusations against me makes no sense. And when I show you some of the text, you'll probably understand more what I mean. But I'm trying to keep these videos pretty short. So I'm just over here like, okay, this makes no sense. And then eventually she does kind of end things with me, which I'm like, thank God. So I'm free, right? But then she's like, kind of forgives me and forgives herself in the same process. I'm like, and kind of we get back together. I'm just confused in this point. I'm just like, are we together? Are we not? Are you still in it? Are you not? I just need to know the standards of this relationship now, because I'm a type of man who likes to commit, and I don't like this confusion, okay? It's either are we getting married or are we not? Like, as much as I love being single, when it comes to relationships, I'm 100% in. Other than my doubts that it will last, I'm 100% in. Speaking of which is also something that probably did not help, is my own doubts. Because I have high doubts that anyone will stay, which I've expressed to her, because I'm like, I'm gonna be straight up honest, you know, I'm not gonna be sugarcoating this and act like, oh, I'm brave and tough. No, I'm gonna show how freaking insecure I am to you, because, you know, F it, I don't give a fudge. So here I am pointing this out of my own low self-esteem when it comes to relationships, and she's like, well, you should man up. I'm like, oh, you are quite a unique individual. You're a very, very unique individual, my friend. Because I've had another ex who would give me all types of encouragement when I would say stuff like that. Like, I doubt I'll find someone. And I've had female friends who, if I say stuff like that, they'll give me a lot of encouragement, saying that I will find someone. But you said I should man up. I should stop being a bitch. Well, I should get some help. That's interesting. So I was like, yeah, you're not supportive at all. Wow. So at that point, in my mind, I'm thinking, I want to be there for you to help you get through your trust issues, but at the same time, you are not worth my time. Because one thing, even though my dating pool is not shallow by any means, I mean, it's the ocean deep, I do have one particular standard. When we're together, this is a partnership. And if you're not supportive, then you're not a partner. So I'm like, oh, so this can't be real. You can't be real. What human being tells someone that man up when they're trying to let you know where their doubts are? Unless you're a cruel, heartless harpy of some sort, why the fudge would you respond like that? So in my mind, I'm already feeling down. You're just making me more sure that this is not going to work by basically showing that you're not a partner in this. So I'm just like, okay, well, I don't have to be nice anymore. Especially when she officially kind of dumped me. When she officially dumped me, or when I knew it was over, I was like, yeah, I don't have to be nice anymore. But the best part about my not being nice, I could be sarcastically nice, condescending, patronizing. And it's the most delicious type of niceness there is in the world. Because she's over here cursing me out, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Oh, I hope you have a good day. I hope your life goes well. I hope everything turns out the way you need it to be. I hope you get exactly what you deserve. You know, all those condescending, patronizing, sarcastic, nice words, and you know in the back of your mind you're thinking, wow, this person's crazy. I hope this person falls in the ditch and dies. But not literally. Not literally. I never wish that on anyone, even my worst enemies. It's like, I say, if you do something bad to me, I'm like, it is what it is. But if you do something bad to my family or friends, then I'll be really thinking, I hope you die in a horrible, horrible accident. That would be my first thought. It's like, you don't mess with my fams and friends. Sorry. No. Me, sure. You know, cut me open and call me a freaking bitch. I don't care. But fans and family, no. No. Legit. This is how I feel on that level, just to point this out. Even my exes. If one of them told me that a dude cheated on one of them, oh, you best believe if I met that dude, it'll be so hard for me not to just, no. I said, they might have dumped me, but they are lovely people. Don't you dare disrespect them. But that's a whole nother side note that has nothing to do with what I was talking about. Like I said, things are ended between me and her, and like I said, with everything that was crazy between me, I honestly believe it was a prank. It can't be a real human being that acts this way. When I show you the text, it'll probably make a lot more sense, so I may do that video. But overall, I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. And it makes it even more hilarious. Out of all the posts I've ever put on Facebook, This is the only post that got the most attention. Like if you go down my Facebook page, you'll see most of my stuff maybe got like 10, 15, less than 10 people like liking it or commenting or whatever, right? When I posted my relationship status with her, I got like 32 people commenting or liking or reacting to it. I'm like, so the one thing that matters the least in my life is what you guys noticed. Thanks, fams. Thanks, Facebook friends. Like, I do this YouTube thing that I care, well, I don't care that much about it, but I do this YouTube thing. I do school stuff. I don't know how much stuff I post on there, but the point is, of all the things I've ever put on Facebook, that's what gets the most. I post inspirational stuff on that freaking Facebook page before, and it didn't get as much attention as this. I'm like, wow. Wow. But it's fine. It is what it is, and this video went longer than I meant to go. I meant to do 10 minutes, but now we're like past that. So we're gonna end it right here and maybe talk more about this another time if you want. Otherwise, it may or may not come. I'll do it if I feel like it, because this is the third topic. I'm out.